Have you ever walked into a store and walked out with something you never planned to buy? Your environment and emotions can influence your spending more than you realize. It's not just about the money in your bank account or the numbers on a price tag. It's about psychology, what's going on inside your mind. We're diving into the hidden forces that shape your spending behavior. We'll explore the emotional triggers that encourage spending. We'll uncover how childhood beliefs and cultural norms affect your financial decisions, shaping your habits in ways you might not expect. We'll even look at how lighting, music, and social media subtly nudge you to open your wallet. By the end of this journey, you'll understand why you spend more than you think and how to take back control. Emotions are at the core of human decision-making, and spending money is no exception. How often do we buy something not out of need, but as an emotional response? Maybe you celebrated a win or used shopping as a temporary escape from sadness, anxiety, or stress. This is emotional spending, and it's more common than you think. When we're happy, we reward ourselves. When sad, we seek comfort. Buying gives a sense of control or distraction from anxiety or boredom. However, the emotional high is short-lived. After the purchase, we often feel regret, guilt, or confusion about our spending. Retailers exploit this by creating emotional experiences with limited-time offers and feel-good slogans meant to trigger spending. By becoming aware of how our feelings influence our financial choices, we can pause and reflect to make intentional decisions. Impulse buying is a clear example of emotional spending, an urge to buy something unexpected, often feeling like a small thrill. Your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical, when you anticipate a purchase, making you feel rewarded. Marketers use tactics like flash sales or countdown timers to create urgency and make you act on impulse. Impulse purchases can lead to overspending and accumulating unnecessary items. These small purchases quickly add up. Fight back by creating space between the impulse and the action. Pause, breathe, and ask yourself if you truly need it. Many of our spending habits don't start in adulthood. They begin in childhood. The way we saw our parents handle money shapes our financial beliefs today. Phrases like, "we can't afford that," can become mental scripts that guide our behavior. Some develop a scarcity mindset, worried that money will run out, while others overspend to compensate. Ask yourself, where did I learn this about money? Understanding the origins can reshape your mindset. Culture has a powerful influence on how we spend money. Generosity is expressed through gift-giving and financial support for family in some cultures. In contrast, other cultures show status through possessive means, luxury cars, designer clothes, and the latest tech. These cultural expectations shape our financial behavior, often driving us to spend to belong and fit into societal values. Social media amplifies this pressure, exposing us to curated lifestyles and making comparisons inevitable. This leads to social comparison spending, We buy not because we need them, but to keep up with others. To gain financial freedom, ask yourself, am I spending to align with who I am or to keep up with others? Every space where money changes hands is carefully designed to influence your behavior, using psychological tools to guide your decisions. Take grocery stores, for example. Essentials like milk and bread are often placed in the back, compelling you to walk past tempting items. Eye-level shelves hold the most expensive products, and the checkout line is packed with last-minute impulse buys. These are deliberate strategies. Online shopping environments use bright red buy now buttons and countdown timers that create a sense of urgency and scarcity. Awareness is power. Recognizing these tactics allows you space between impulse and action, giving you control over your choices. Advertising is no longer just about showing a product. It's about telling a story. It aims to create emotion, leading to action and purchase. Commercials sell feelings of power, confidence, or belonging. When you feel something, you're more likely to act. Influencers act as walking billboards, blending personal content with subtle marketing. Their recommendations feel authentic. Buying new items often stems from a psychological need to belong, influenced by social pressure. We may not even realize it. When fitting in becomes more important than financial health, it's time to pause. Are you buying to meet needs or expectations? Clarity in this area can save you from years of financial stress. Reflect on your purchasing habits. Our brains often play tricks on us, even when we believe we're making logical choices. These mental shortcuts, cognitive biases, distort how we handle money. One of the most common is the anchoring bias, the tendency to rely too heavily on the first piece of information we see. For example, if a jacket is marked $200, now only $99, that original price becomes the anchor, making the discount feel irresistible. Another is the framing effect, where how information is presented changes our perception. 90% fat-free sounds better than 10% fat, even though it's the same. We fall for the sunk cost fallacy, continuing to spend money on something because we've already invested in it. These biases are natural, but awareness gives us power. We can challenge our assumptions and ask ourselves, is this really a smart decision? Taking control of your spending means developing awareness of your patterns and the intention to make decisions that serve you. The first step is to notice when you feel the urge to spend and ask yourself, why now? Are you stressed, bored, or excited? One powerful technique is the 24-hour rule. Pause for a day before making non-essential purchases to reflect. Tracking your expenses helps reveal spending patterns. Discover emotional peaks or triggers that lead to overspending. Reframe your thinking about money. Instead of, can I afford this? Ask, does this align with my goals and values? Taking back control isn't about perfection, it's about progress and mindfulness. Even small shifts can change your financial life. You're not broken nor bad with money. You're human, influenced by emotions and memories. Remember, most of us were never taught about spending psychology. Awareness is the beginning of freedom. Start noticing your habits, triggers, and beliefs that drive your financial choices. Your spending doesn't define your worth. Your bank balance doesn't reflect your value. What matters is your attention and intention. This marks the start of financial clarity and conscious spending. You're building a life based on intention, not impulse. The next time you feel the urge to spend, pause, breathe. Remember what you've learned. You're shaping your future. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Money with Purpose, where psychology meets financial wisdom. New videos every week to help you spend smarter and live better.